Yo guys, welcome back to Warframe, and today I thought we would talk about how to farm relics, why they're useful, where to get them, and that sort of stuff. So we have this: after you unlock Mars and complete the Mars junction, you'll get access to relics, which you can do these missions. So let's get started. First, we'll go back to here. After you complete the Mars junction, you'll go here. You place it in the white little circle right here. This will come online. You just press X and you get all this stuff. So there's 4 different tiers of relics. You got Lith, Meso, Neo, Axi. They go in common to rare, or hardest to get to easiest to get. So obviously the Axie stuff might be a little bit more expensive on the Warframe market than something from this, but not always, because sometimes they come in sets. So Vauban, let's see if we just type in Vauban. So Vauban Prime Systems and Chassis we can get from the Lith era. We can get the chassis from the Meso era. Wow. The blueprint, neuroptics, more neuroptics, and the chassis blueprint we can get from the Neo era, and nothing from the Axie era. So sometimes it's based off of sets. So if it has 4 parts, they'll distribute them across all the eras. So what we want to do is, for Lith, we want to go to Everest or do 10 minutes on the Derelict for survival or defense, and that will guarantee you a high chance of getting Lith relics. I recommend, if you do the Derelict, then just do the whole 20 minutes. You'll get 2 Lith relics, a possible Neo relic, and a possible Axie relic. Bring a Necros or something. So let's see, Everest, we want either Mesa with her second ability is pretty good, because all of the weapons, you can just jam their weapons, or you could bring Frost. I normally like to do it solo because there's too many new players on Earth right now. So let's just jump right in. So it's an excavation mission. All you have to do is just kill stuff. Here. Grab this. Kill that. And that. And go to the yellow marker. So these guys will drop the power cells. That's what you need to power your excavator. Just do this. Drop it down. And go get the next power cell. And make sure you don't go too far away from the excavator, because then people will start attacking it and it might die. And you get Lith relics, possibly. Now, it's not guaranteed. It's just possible you'll get them every single 3rd and 4th excavator you do. So this is why I brought Mesa. Her second ability will just jam the weapons. And this is also a really good place to farm Neurids if you need Neurids. And if you get a team going, you can do like 3 or 4 of these, or just at max 3. Do 3 excavators at once. Do a team of 2 DPS and 2 defense frames, and it's easy peasy. So since I powered it all to 40, or 38 right now, all I have to do is just sit here and spam my second ability if I need it. I also bought my Atarax, which is really good for just going through walls, so Let's demonstrate. See, well, that wasn't a really good demonstration, but you can go through. Your ad rocks will go through walls. And see, we have 2 seconds left. We'll get some credits or endo. Got 80 endo, and then just go towards the next thing. I recommend staying up to 1200 or 1600.
Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
But if you do that, you're probably guaranteed to get at least one. And it's pretty fast since it's only 90 seconds of extraction time. Where are all the power cells? I guess I'll grab some from the old one.
The excavator has lost power. Find
It's normally faster to never let your thing go out of power. Obviously, so I can continuously just dig. Oop.
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
I press X.
Look what we just uncovered.
Alright, so now that we got the first 2 waves out of the way, we have a chance of getting lit on our next 2 excavators. We might get a mod, so if you're beginning out, I also recommend doing this because it gives good mods. So right there we got a C2, and then we can do another one. If we just go over here. But I believe this also gives Streamline or Intensify. Now the 4th one is kind of iffy because it might give a pistol or an ammo vacation mod. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the site.
Grineer prey on the weak.
No.
But we prey on
Rip
the Grineer.
Paracel.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
So all you have to do forever is just keep on depositing power cells. If you don't like the objective thing, I recommend doing the Arc and Derelict Survival. Bringing a Necros and just kill stuff and stay there for 10 minutes. I just think this is a little bit faster. Especially if you have a squad that know what they're doing. It's early in the morning for me, so no one's online. No. Okay. I also don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. Need one more power cell. And we'll see if we get another look relic. It's really funny doing a really low level mission at my level. And there we go, we got an with A2. So we got 2 out of 4. Or 2 out of 2 technically, as we could get. So because of time, I'm just gonna extract, but I recommend doing 1200. So every single 600, 800, or wait, so every single 700, 800, and then 1100, 1200, and then 1500, 1600, you'll get a chance to get a lith relic. Where am I going? We're going to extraction. There we go, we got 2. Doesn't tell me how long it took, but it took around, let's see, around 10-ish minutes. So that's about the time you would take at ODS, but I could have done that a lot faster if I wasn't explaining stuff. The next relic you want to farm is Maysoon, and that's actually really easy. And it's probably the fastest thing I can farm in the game. So what I do is go to Ember. I don't have Ember Prime, but if I did, it'd probably go even faster. So what you want to do is go to Jupiter and go to EO Defense. The map is, oh, we can turn this on public. The map is so small that you can just press Ember's 4 ability, run in circles, and collect energy, and just kill stuff. And you can do like 10 waves in about, I think my record is 5 minutes. But that's with everyone running a AoE damage frame. And looks like we jumped into a wave 3, so every single 5 and 10 you get a reward for defense. Sometimes it could be endo, sometimes it could be a mod, but most of the time it's going to be a Mesa relic. Honestly, it doesn't bother me when I get a mod or endo, because this map is so easy that you could just rerun it in like another 5 minutes. And there's only like certain points where enemies can spawn, and you just run to where the enemies spawn and then kill them with your World on Fire ability. Or you could bring a Saren or a Banshee. I haven't tried Banshee on this yet, but I know people have run out of energy for Banshee, so that's why I don't run Banshee, because they have to pause, go collect energy, and then not kill stuff. This is also where you do my focus for me, for Zenrek. And already we're on the 5th wave, so I popped in on the 4th, we're on the 5th, we're already on our last enemy, or last enemies, I guess. And easy peasy, we got our first Mesa relic. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay for just to show you guys how fast this method is. I'm sure there's another faster method. Equinox is pretty good. Saren, if you have a Volt powering 3 embers going around, that's also really good, because then you can just run around faster and be a speed demon. So right now I'm just running around the map. These bubbles though, you will have to shoot those the nullifier bubbles. Just kill the bubbles and then move on your way. If you guys get to build up enough energy to use your, what is it, second ability, which amplifies your damage, which will allow you to kill even faster. The ship is coming, so I'm just going to run towards the ship, spawn kill everything, get the bubble. I'm almost out of energy, which is kind of unfortunate, because I spawned in late. There we go, we got 25 more energy. But I find that the enemies on this map will just constantly drop energy, so you don't have to do any energy restores, pop to your operator form. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Easy life. Just like that, we already got another 200 energy. I don't know if anything's... No one's running a Trinity. Trinity is also really good on this map. Trinity is really good on every map. Trinity is just an overall great frame, as long as you're not running her. And someone else is running like an Excalibur or like an energy draining frame. Pretty good. I actually used to run Trinity for a very long time. I didn't like it. She was useful, but I'd rather be doing all the damage. That's why I'm a Hansa made. Just shoot that little floating thing that generates his shield, and then move along because your fire will eventually kill him. And just like that, we're already on wave 9. When Ember Prime comes out, I'll be able to do this even faster. Normally what I do is just bring up Netflix and have Netflix on my second monitor while I do this, because you can just pretty much memorize all the keystrokes, run around. Avoid the bubbles, because bubbles are annoying, like that one. Because the bubbles will turn off your 4th ability, and then you have to turn it back on, and it's annoying. And just like that, we're on our 10th wave, and voila. C2 Maysoon Relics.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
I've seen Saren builds do it a lot faster than I can, along with Equinox and Banshee builds, but I think those are a little bit energy draining. So the next one is Neo. This is the one I have the most of, mainly because I did a lot of Huracan when I was starting out. So Huracan, you get every single third you get a Neo, and every single fourth you might get an Axie, or every single third you might get a Neo, and every single fourth you might get an Axie. What I do nowadays though is I do Sedna on Hydron, because every single A, so the first 10 waves will be a Neo or a possible Neo. So it depends whether or not you need credits, because this will grant you easy 50k per run. Well, this will, if you're leveling stuff like I currently am, you'll go to Hydron and do 10 waves and just get the Neo relics that might give it to you. Another one that I really like is if you go to Eris and you go to Zeni, every single A wave might grant you a Neo relic, and every single C and B will grant you a guaranteed Axie. So if I'm not leveling stuff and I don't need credits, I always go to Eris, because I just stay for the 400. So this is how we get our Neo and our Axie and Neo at the same time. So what I want to do is just grab my Mesa again, grab my Atarax. Now this is going to be an infested, I believe it's Dark Sector. No, it's not Dark Sector. So it's an interception mission.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
And I've easily done this by myself, to like the 400 wave. It's also pretty good for leveling. but not
These
better than
radio
Hydron.
towers carry top secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers.
So
and
all you do
decode
here
their
is just
messages.
I
go to the little
remember these monsters from
circle
long ago.
and do an iPhone logo. And just like that, you'll start capturing the thing. The more things you capture, the faster this thing will
Tower
go up.
online.
Do a little dance. Don't do a little dance because you might die. Well, I mean, those
You
won't
have
kill
lost
me.
control of the tower.
How many people do we have? We have 2 people right now. Normally there's more people doing this. There's an event going on at the time of making this video. See, there we go. More people are joining the squad. There we go. Ooh, I don't like the other iPhone logo over there, so let's put that over there.
The enemy have captured the tower.
Really? They captured A? I was just at A. That's a little bit unfortunate.
This tower is ours now.
Alright guys, just like that, we got our first Neon Relic, so I'll see you guys on the 3rd wave after we get our 2nd Relic and get our first Axie Relic. Alright guys, just like that, on our third wave we got our Axie. Fourth wave is also a guaranteed Axie, so you could either leave or stay. I'm probably going to leave because I don't want to be left behind alone.
Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
And alright guys, that's basically how I farm for relics. I believe that besides the Everest one, I might switch it out with ODS sometimes, depends on what I'm in the mood for. But I believe that is my fastest way to farm relics. But in the next episode, we're probably going to just mess around with relics and explain what they do, like what's in them. Like we have pharma, we have prime stuff, what do we do with them, how do we get them. That's going to be in the next episode of Relics Part 2. So if you guys like this video and it helped you out a bit, make sure to leave a like, comment, and if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. I can't wave to the camera.